All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. I want to read to you a quote that I read from Socrates today. And I'm not one of those guys who's just going to read a quote and be like, I want to sound smart today, so I'm going to quote something from Socrates or Epictetus or the Tao Te Ching. No. If it's something that stings my soul and I can't get away from it, I'm going to share it with you. Because this is what this is. This podcast is an expression of how I see the world. And I lay it out there in hopes that you can pick up something and apply it to your own life. So let me read what Socrates wrote. And I didn't even get around to my random reading today. I read this. I was going on to something else. I'll probably sit in the sauna today and read randomly. But I couldn't, man. I had to come back to it. So let me read it to you. He said, I consider there to be nothing better than trying to improve the way that you live. And there is no greater pleasure than the feeling that you are indeed improving the way that you live. It's a happiness which I've never stopped experiencing. It's hit me hard, man. Notice what Socrates said. He didn't say he was going to be happy all the time. He said that he was experiencing happiness. And bro, there's a big difference in that. See, happy is a feeling. But the problem with feelings is they're temporary. They're mercurial. And they come and go. So we all know that we're not always going to feel happy. Just like you don't always feel angry or sad. I mean, 1 minute, you're cool. You're happy. The next minute, like seconds later, I'll be in a state of dread. I'll be pissed off about something. And it's like, well, what happened? So you're not always going to be happy. Duh. We all know that. But let me shed some light. And I was thinking about this morning. Happy is a feeling. Happiness is a state. It's a conditioning. So for happiness, it's a direction, not a destination. And when you can look at happiness as a direction, not a destination, it puts a different mindset on that. Happiness is not someplace that you arrive and live in forever. It's a way of living, and it's something that you do every single day. It's a condition. It's a state of mind. It's an alignment of how you live and practice. It's not some set it and forget it. It's a journey that you're on. And when you can look at happiness, see, happy, you're going to have, just like angry and sad, you're going to have moments that you're happy. And then something's going to happen. Some external force is going to rob you of being happy. But you can always experience happiness. See, happiness isn't passive. It's conditional. Just like strength training. See, when you train your body, it's not all feel-good moments. I just got finished working out. I was not happy going. I was dreading it. Sunday, I was like, I don't know. And then you start negotiating with yourself and like, man, just go do it. So, when you're strength training, there is going to be resistance. There is going to be exertion. There is going to be, I don't feel happy. It's not I'm not happy in the moment, but I'm happy with the results in the end. But see, through that exertion, man, through that strain, this is what gets you stronger, both mentally and physically. So when I go to the gym, I'm getting stronger both physically and mentally because there is the physical exertion, but there's also, I got to fight against the mental exertion, which is why I have to go to the gym. I can't work out at home. The mental exertion is where I want to give up. I want to do fewer reps. I want to find the easier path. I want to take the 5-pound dumbbells, not the 60s. But see, I understand that straining, that pushing myself, that's a conditioning. And just like you condition your body through movement and resistance, you also condition your life through daily improvement. So no, you're not always going to feel happy during the process. There will be days of frustration. There will be days that you want to give up. There will be fatigue. There will be stress. Absolutely. D, E, all of the above. Check the box. But afterwards, you got that pride, man. You got it done. And there's a real payoff. Over time, you can see the results. That's the experience, the conditioning of happiness. It's what it is. And in the same way, you're not going to feel happy all the time, but you can condition yourself through the exertion, through the frustration, through the strain. Again, happiness is a direction, not a destination. And so I'm conditioning myself in that direction to always experience happiness. Notice this in the quote. Socrates said, "I never stopped experiencing happiness." I found that really interesting, and I didn't realize that until I wrote it out. That's why I say you got to write out some of these things that kind of mean something to you, because you may read something, and then when you write it, game changer. So notice this. He said, "I never stopped experiencing happy." Notice he didn't say, "I always feel happy." He said, "I never stopped experiencing happiness." Well, that made me wonder, why did he write the word experience instead of feeling? Well, feeling is fleeting, right off the top. But experiencing, so I looked up, what does experience mean? Experience means that you're building skills, that you're gaining knowledge, that you're also practicing acceptance. So when you're experiencing happiness, you're positioning yourself mentally and emotionally for what's next. It's a positioning. So it's conditioning yourself through skills, through knowledge, through acceptance that there will be hard days. But on those hard days, you learn how to handle it. And on your great days, you don't get all high and mighty thinking that you've arrived either. You're going to have both. And see, that's the resistance. You think that you're going to get to this place of doing really well, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, I can just let up. No, you're always going to have that resistance, because if you're not continuously living to improve every single day, knowing, like Socrates says, knowing that I'm improving every day, meaning that I'm pushing the needle in 5 areas of my life. There are 5 core pillars: faith, family, finances, fitness, fulfillment. In those 5 areas, do I know through improvement that I'm just trying to get better in each one of those areas? That's what I'm talking about. It's a condition. So with these 5 areas, faith, dude, you got to live outside of certainty. This is why I say this is the core meaning of what's your problem. There are 3 problems we face in life, all of us: adversity, uncertainty, and complacency. And you need skills to handle the adversity, embrace the uncertainty, and never settle again. This is what Socrates is saying. So in the faith component, you got to get outside of certainty. You got to get outside of a sure thing. Otherwise, bro, there's no need for faith. Sometimes you got to sit in silence. Just 7 minutes, man. Just set your timer and just be quiet. Be still. Close your eyes for 5 minutes. That's probably the only 5 minutes other than sleeping that you got. Sometimes it's just that meditation, man, where you just, and if you want to meditate by sitting there, or if you just want to meditate and walk, get the earbuds out of your ear, meaning put them up, and just walk in stillness and silence. Talk out loud. That's that reflection in the family component part of it. Just do better. How can you improve today? By like putting your phone away, put it face down. We all know these things, man. Having real conversations. Bro, look, even if it's 5 minutes, okay, it's 5 minutes better than like, and you're not even paying attention. Fitness. Now, I say fitness, you need mental and physical fitness. The mental fitness is stretching yourself every single day, right? Stretching yourself every single day. So that mental fitness is that random reading that I talk about. The physical fitness is getting some movement in, man. Look, this is the youngest you're ever going to be, so you got to get some movement in. Your finances. You want to make more money? Increase your skill set. How can you incrementally increase your skill set? How can you do better with the money that you do have? Fulfillment. You got to have, and some of the fulfillment may be professional. My fulfillment is writing every single day, reading every single day, recording something, and sharing as much as I possibly can. I have a mission to get this out every single day. And then also, I love to sell. I love that professional side of that. I love that part of it. That's fulfilling for me. What is it for you? See, here's what's cool. You don't have to overhaul your whole life. You don't have to crush all 5 pillars every single day. You just got to move the needle. That's the only thing you do have to do. Move the needle, like just bump it, even just a little bit. And don't give your results back. That's key. Don't give your results back. You got 24 hours. Use them to make progress. It ain't going to be perfect a majority of the time. And then the next day, don't give your results back and start in a deficit. A lot of times, man, we're starting today worse off than we did day before because we gave it back. We let up. Just incrementally improve. So you move the needle every single day, a majority of the time. Okay? And then when you don't, there's grace. Just, okay, get better. Learn from it. Get better. So when you have those tough days, those grace days, okay, learn from them. Find something good out of that. You didn't lose your character. You didn't snap and cuss somebody out. You didn't give your results back or as much or whatever the case may be. See, all this kind of stuff matters, man. I truly believe the reason why people aren't experiencing happiness in life, this is key, is because they accepted their circumstances, their past, their present circumstances, and gave up. Or they got to a level that they were comfortable and let up. It's one of those two things. And back to Socrates' point, this is the key to fulfillment. This is the way that you get better every single day. I love it. It's just in a few sentences. There's nothing better than trying to improve the way that you live, moving the needle every day. And there's no greater pleasure than the feeling that you are indeed improving every single day, meaning job well done, meaning you get to the end of the day, you're like, I did good. I did good for the most part. And then tomorrow, you zero it out and you start again. Today's a brand new set. You had a bad day yesterday. You had a good day yesterday. Zero it out. Today's a brand new day. And you incrementally improve, just get a little bit better in each of those 5 areas of your life. You don't have to get all overwhelmed. You don't. Just pick an area that you yearn for. Pick an area that really is just the beacon there. Start with that one. And then build out from there. This is a forever journey. You're going to be a forever traveler until the day you die and beyond. This sets you up for beyond, whatever you believe after that. So every day, man, you condition yourself to grow. And you just move in that right direction. And you improve the way that you live. And as you do, man, others get better that are in your camp that you love, they improve too. And it just feeds upon itself. See, the actions, the feelings follow the actions. So you got to take the action first. The feelings, which is what he's saying, I do first. I know that I'm improving. And then I feel that improvement because I know I did it. That's your check back. And see that, so you have the actions, you have the feelings, and then the feeling puts you in position to take on the next action. You zero it out the next day, new action, new areas, new improvements in each of the 5 areas of your life: faith, family, fitness, finances, fulfillment. That's it. Just keep it simple. That's how we end every podcast, right? That's how we're going to end this podcast. Keep it simple. Keep it moving. Never settle. Stay tough. Peace.